Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing the Amtrak Guest Rewards Mastercard, and this one has got some good perks to it, right?
Yeah, it does. We love the Amtrak cards. The Amtrak points that you get are pretty easily the most valuable points of any points in the travel industry. So this is a good one to have. One nice thing about this card is that there's no annual fee at all. So there's really no downside to it whatsoever.
So you don't even have to justify getting it.
Don't have to justify it. No fee.
Just get it.
You just use it. Just get it.
I mean, if you're going to travel on Amtrak, it makes a ton of sense, and you get a lot of bang for basically no bucks.
Yeah, bang for no bucks. So with this card, you're going to get 20,000 points after you spend your first $1,000 within the first 3 months. That's the deal going around right now. Those deals do change all the time, but that is the deal. So that's pretty good. You're also going to get 2 times points spent on Amtrak travel, 2 times the points spent on dining, and a 10% rebate while you're on board buying food and so forth like that. To give you a little idea of what you could do with your 20,000 points, you could do, one thing we love to do when we're on the Coast Starlight is take a roomette half the way. So, because we find ourselves wanting to go to Emeryville a lot to get on the California Zephyr. So you can go basically from Seattle to Emeryville or from LA to Emeryville. That's the better one to do. But you can do that for about 11 to 12,000 points.
Okay.
That's not even taking all your points. And that's in a roomette for 2 people.
Oh, wow.
So that's really great.
That still leaves you quite a few points left.
Leaves you some points. So you probably have enough for 2 or 3 trips in coach, somewhere that you want to go. Or you could ride the...
maybe the Pacific Surfliner or something like that if you're out in California.
You could easily do that. That's pretty cheap.
A lot of choices if you're on the East Coast. Yeah. Especially in the Northeast corridor. You could make the rest of those points go really far.
A lot of the points for coach are about 2,000 to 3,000 per trip. So you could also just do like 6 of those.
Yeah.
And have that going for you. So a lot of ways you can use the points. You do also get a 5% rebate on the points when you book them. So if you book your 20,000 points worth, you're actually going to get 1,000 points back for free, and there are no foreign transaction fees with this card. So there really is almost no downside.
Yeah, I don't see any problems with this card.
To this card. The one thing that I would mention is that there is a version of this card which we've also reviewed on the channel, which is the preferred MasterCard. So when you go to sign up, you'll have the choice of the 2. That one does come with an annual fee, but you do get more points and more perks with that one. And that probably is the better card if you're going to travel extensively on Amtrak.
Yeah, if you're trying to decide between the 2 cards, you might want to make that $99 investment in the annual fee because the good outweighs. Yeah, it'll pay for itself.
Yeah, you might want to check that review out too. But if you the reason to get this card is if you have to have a little bit higher credit rating to get that card, and you do have to put the $99 up. So that is and that is $99 per year. So if those things are stuff that keeps you from getting that card, or you're just a person that doesn't do any annual fees on cards, then go ahead and get this one because it will still be totally worth it. Yeah. So this is a great card. There's not as much perks to go over. The other one you do get lounge passes, and you do get companion coupons, and you get all this stuff. This one's a lot more basic. But again, if you're just starting out with your credit, or you're just very leery of annual fees, I totally understand that. And then this is a good one to get because it's very rare that you see a card with perks like this with no downside. Yeah,
that's actually really rare. And again, if you travel a lot on Amtrak like we do, this is a great starter card, especially if you have, credit that you're building up. This is a great card for that, and you can still travel via, Amtrak and get 20,000 points. Free travel. You really can't ask for too much more out of it.
Yep. So this is a good way to go. We actually started with one card and got another one a year later, so we each have one now because the points were just too good to pass up.
It is hard to pass up when they're offering so many points and you can do so many free trips. And again, we travel a lot. When we're in the U.S., we travel mostly by Amtrak.
Yep. So yeah, totally recommend this one. In comparison to the other one, I just think the other one is a little bit better. But if this is the one you go with, I think it's a solid choice.
Yeah,
also.
it's still not a bad choice. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go check out the other video with the preferred MasterCard as well, so you can kind of compare the information of the two. And we have other cards as well here on Grounded Life Finances. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like on this video, and if you have any questions about the card, go ahead and leave us those in the comments below.